The Bible, Part 2. We're up to Genesis 5, but eventually Samson, Delilah, then there comes, ultimately it's Moses with the Ten Commandments, then the mule, and then that's before Christ, and AD is after they write the new thing with John, Peter, Mark, and all the ones, Revelation. Even though Revelation is 666, but all the Catholics know this. Even though Yahweh is ancient term, we call it Jesus Christ or Jesus Christ. That's why Thor is, on the Microsoft webpage today. You know that, right? Yeah. Don't forget, this is the 25th of January. A month after Christmas. Hanukkah, all ethnic diversity is real. Don't forget that. No, I won't forget it. Others should remember it. Here comes Ada and Zila. This book is a generation God created, but they're Enoch. I already know this. Mensala, Medusa, Clash of the Titans, Hegset. What's his name? The dude with Thor. You get the meaning. People who like sci-fi study the Bible. You know that, right?
Son was also born to Seth, and he named him Enosh. At the time a man began to call on the Lord's name. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in God's likeness. He created them a lily and female.
But scientists don't believe in the Bible.
Blessed them. On the day they were created, he met them Adam died.
That's why the Ten Commandments aren't in the Bible.
Adam lived 130 years and became the father of a son in his own.
It's like going up to the AA
likeness
meeting or
after
NA
his
meeting
image
saying,
and named him
what's
Seth.
the 13th step?
The days of Adam after he became the father of Seth were 800 years, and Rebekah met the father of Others and Sand. Daughters. All the days that Adam lived were 930 years, then Hedid. 6 lived 105 years, then became a Thephatheroth Enosh. 7 lived after Hebekamathephatheroth. Enosh 807 years, and became the father of other sons and Dal.
Yeah, I'm tempted to turn it on to see what's on the weather.
All of the days of Seth were 912 years.
I can look out the window.
Enosh lived 90 years, and became the father of Kenan.
90 years.
10 Enosh lived after he became the Fa. Thur of Kenan 815 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. 11 All of the days of Enosh were 905 years, then Hedid. 12 Kenan lived 70 years, then became a Thephatheroth Mahalalel. 13 Kenan lived after Hebekamathephather.
What?
Of Mahalalel 840 years, and became the father of other sons and
the world is expanding
daughters.
Population.
14 Andaloth the days of Kenan were 110 years, then Hedid.
110 years.
15 Mahalalel lived 65 years, then became a Thephatheroth Jared. 16 Mahalalel lived after he became the father of Jared 830 years, and became the father of other sons and
Medusa.
Daughters. 17 All of the days of Mahalalel were 885 years, then he.
They're reading the paragraph.
18 Jared lived 162 years,
19, 20,
then became a Thephatheroth Enoch. 19 Jared lived after he became the father of Enoch 803 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. 20 All of the days of Jared were 162 years, then he died. 21 Enoch lived 65 years, then became a Thephatheroth Methuselah.
Yeah, Methuselah.
22 After Methuselah's birth, Enoch walked with God for 300 years,
like Confucius, but
and became the father of more sons and daughters. 23 All the days of Enoch were 365 years. 24 Enoch walked with God, and he was not found, for God took him. 25 Methuselah lived 187 years, then became the father of Lamech.
Do you not think
26 Methuselah lived after he became them.
The other side of the world is up
Father
right
of Lamech
now?
782 years, and became the father of other sons and daughters. 27 All the days of Methuselah were 969 years, then he died. 28 Lamech lived 182 years, then becometh Epipharophasin. 29 Hannah met Noah, saying, This one will comfort us in our work and in the toil of our hands, caused by the ground which the Elor
He
daskers.
said the toilet. He said
30 Lamech lived after he became the father of Noah 595 years, and becometh Epipharopharsons and daughters. 31 All the days of Lamech were 777 years, then he died.
he died.
32 Noah was 500 years old, then Noah became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. When men began to multiply on the surface of the ground, and daughters were born to them. 5:2 Adam, and man are spelled with the exact same consonants in Hebrew, so this can be correctly translated either way. Genesis 6 verse 2. 6. Genesis 7 verse 6. God's sons saw that men's daughters were beautiful, and Thetoocanathi wanted for themselves as wives. The Lord said, My spirit will not strive with man forever, because he also is flesh, so his days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were in the earth in those days, and also after that, when God's sons came into men's daughters and had children with them.
Whoa!
Those were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. The Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and the imagination of Tathot Sothmanship was continually only evil. The Elord Wasserith that he had made Menanthiarth, and it grieved him in his heart. The Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the surface of the ground, man, along with animals, creeping things, and birds of the sky, for I am sore at that I hate Medethim.
Yeah, you can kill birds at night.
But Noah found favor in the
That's not
Lord's
like hunt.
eyes. This is the history of the generations of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time. Noah walked with God. 10 Noah becometh a father of three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. 11 The earth was corrupt for God, and the earth was filled with violence. 12 God saw the earth, and saw that it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted there. Way in the earth. 13 God said to Noah, I will bring an end to all flesh,
Noah?
for the earth is filled with bile.
Where's the ark?
Lens through them. Behold, I will destroy them and the earth. 14 Make ye a ship of wood, you shall make rooms in the ship, and shall seal it inside and outside with pitch. 15 This is how you shall make it. The length of the ship shall be 300 cubits, its width 50 cubits, and its height 30 cubits. 16 You shall make a roof in the ship, and you shall finish it to a cubit upward. You shall set the door of Teshapin its side. You shall make it with lower, second, and third levels. 17 even I, will bring the flood of waters on this earth, to destroy all flesh having the breath of life from under the sky. Everything that is in the earth will die. 18 But I will establish my covenant with you. You shall come into the ship, you, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives with you.
Wives?
19 Of every living thing of all flesh, you shall bring 2
You
of
have more
every
than
sort
one
into the
wife?
ship, to keep them alive with you. They shall be male and female. 20 Of the birds after Thirkin, of the livestock after their kind, of every creeping thing of the ground after its kind, 2 of every sort will come to you, to keep them alive. 21 Take with you some of all food that is eaten, and gather it to yourself, and it will be for food for you, and for them. 22 Thus Noah did.
You know when they kick
did
people
all
out of
that God
hotels at 4 a.m.?
Commanded him. The Lord said to Noah, Come with all of your household into the ship, for I have seen your righteousness before me in this generation. You shall take 7 pairs of every clean animal with you, the male and his female. Of the animals that are not clean, take 2, the male and his female. Also of the birds of the sky, 7 and 7, male and female, Tokiep Sedaliv on Thesserpatiapal earth. In 7 days, I will cause it to rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights.
The Arabians.
I will destroy every living thing that I have made up from the surface of the ground.
He was pissed off.
Noah did everything that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood of water scammed earth.
600 years old?
6:4 or
You
giant
liar.
6:15 at cubitus the length from the tip of the middle finger to the elbow ornament, sarm, or about 18 inches or 46 centimeters. Genesis 7 verse 7. 7. Genesis 8 verse 13. Noah went into the ship with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives, because of the floodwaters. Clean animals, unclean animals, birds, and of everything that creeps on the ground. 9 went by pairs to Noah into the ship, male and female, as God commanded.
Right.
Noah. 10 after the 7 days, the floodwaters came in the earth.
There's Noah for you.
11 in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of Themanth, on the day all the fountains of the great deep burst open,
But
and
no,
the skies
Alex.
windows opened.
They kept, it's like,
12 it rained on
No,
the
they-
earth 40 days and 40 nights. 13 in the same day Noah, and Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife and the 3 wives of his sons, with them entered into Thib. 14 they, and every animal after its kind, all the livestock after their kind, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, every bird of every sort. 15 pairs from all flesh with the breath of life in them went into the ship to Noah. 16 those who went in male and female of all flesh, as God commanded him, then the Lord shut them in. 17 the flood was 40 days on hearth. The waters increased, and lifted up the ship, and it was lifted up above the earth. 18 the waters rose, and increased greatly on the earth, and the ship floated on the surface of the waters. 19 waters rose severe high in earth, all the high mountains that were under the whole ski were covered. 20 the waters rose 15 cubits higher, and the mountains were covered. 21 all flesh did thought moved on earth, including birds, livestock, animals, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man. 22 all on the dry land, in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life, died. 23 every living thing was destroyed that was on the surface of the ground, in clod. Ing man, livestock, creeping things, and birds off the ski. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those who were with him in the ship.
God remembered.
24th waters flooded the earth on Nehan. Dread 50 days. God remembered Noah, all the ani, mouths, and all the livestock that were with him in the ship, and God made a wind to pass over the earth. The water subsided. 2 the deep fountain Santaski swindows were ill subtopped, and the rain from the sky was restrained. The waters continually receded from the earth.
Yeah.
After the end of 150 days the waters receded.
Yeah.
The ship rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, on Ararat's mountains.
Yeah.
The waters receded continually until the 10th month.
Some of it's true.
In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains were visible.
Yeah.
At the end of 40 days, Noah opened the window of
world
the
was
ship which he
small.
had made, 7, and he sent out a raven.
Yeah, Raven.
It went back and forth
But
until
that's
the
the sign
waters
of
were dried
death.
up from hearth. He himself
Yeah,
sent out a
Raven's a
dove
sign
to
of
see
death.
if the
isn't it, right?
waters were abated from the surface of the ground. But the dove found no place to rest her foot, and she returned into Theshep to him, for the waters were on the surface of the whole earth.
Yeah.
Happy took the shand, and took her, and brought her to Hymintos him.
Who do you think?
10 you 8 diatanather 7 days, and again hasn't the dove out of Teshep.
No kidding.
11 the dove came back to Hymetevening, and, behold, in her
Uh-oh,
mouth
here
was a
comes
freshly
Fraud.
plucked olive leaf.
I see fraud.
So Noah knew that the waters were abated from the earth. 12 you ate diatanather 7 days, and sent out the dove, and she didn't return to
Yeah.
him any more.
Yeah, that's the end of the dot.
13 in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from the earth.
That was dry land.
720
That's how
accurate
they
is the length
create
from the tip
sand.
of the middle finger to the elbow on a man's arm, or
Yeah.
about 18 inches or 46 centimeters.
Yeah.
Genesis 8 verse 14. 8.
Yeah, it's 18 inches.
Genesis 9 verse 20. Noah removed the covering of the ship and looked. Hesapha the surface of the ground was dry. 14 in the second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry.
Yeah.
15 God spake to Noah, saying. 16 Go out of the ship, you, your wife, your sons, and your sons' wives with you. 17 Bring out with you every living thing that is with you of all flesh, including birds, livestock, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply on the earth. 18 Noah went out with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives with him. 19 Every animal, every creeping thing, and every bird, whatever moves on the earth, after their families, went out of the ship. 20 Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took of every clean animal, and of
single
every
one.
clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. 21 The Lord smelleth Theplia Santaroma, the Lord Satan Hishard. I will note again curse the ground Anamora for man's sake, because the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. I will never again strike every living thing, as I have done. 22 While the earth remains, seed time, and harvest, and cold and heat, and sun, mare and winter, and the end night will not cease. God blessed Noah and his sons, and said to them, Be fruitful, multiply, and
What?
replenish the earth.
Replenish the earth.
The fear of you and the dread of you will be on every animal of the earth,
Yeah.
and on every bird of the sky.
Every one of them.
Everything that moves along the ground, and all the fish off the sea, are delivered into your hand.
3.
Every moving thing that lives will be food for you. As they give you the green herb, I have given everything to you.
4.
But flesh with its life, that is, its blood, you shall not eat.
Cannibalism.
I will surely require accounting for your life's blood.
CPA.
At the hand of every animal it will require it.
There comes the IRS.
At the hand of men, even at the hand of every man's brother, I will require the life of man.
There comes 6.
Whoever sheds man's blood, his blood will be shed be man, for God made him in his own image.
7.
Be fruitful and multiply. Increase abundantly in the earth, and multiply in it. 8 God spoke to Noah and his sons with him, saying,
9.
As for me, behold, I establish my covenant with you, and with your offspring after you, 10 And with every living creature that is with you, the birds, the livestock, and every animal of the earth with you, of all
11.
that go out of the ship,
Here comes
even
11.
every animal of the earth.
Here comes 11.
11 I will establish my covenant with you. All flesh will not be cut off any more with waters off the flood. There will never again be flood to destroy the earth. 12 God said, This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. 13 I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it will be a sign of a covenant between me and the earth.
There's no rainbows.
14 When I bring a cloud over the earth, that the rainbow will be seen in the cloud. 15 I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters will no more
There's
become
no
yet flood to destroy all
unicorns.
flesh. 16 Rainbow will be in the cloud, I will look at it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on the
Here
earth.
comes Canaan.
17 God said to Noah, This is the token of the covenant which I have
He drank,
established
warned, and got drunk.
between me and all flesh that
He
is
was
on the
uncovered from his rent.
earth. 18. The sons of Noah
21?
who went
He
out from
drank of the wine and got drunk. He
sheep
was
were Shem,
uncovered
Ham,
from his
and
rape.
Japheth.
Unbelievable.
Hamis the father of Canaan. 19. These three were the sons of Noah, and from these the whole earth was populated. 20. Noah began to be a farmer
Here
and
comes
planted a vineyard.
yeah, vineyard.
Genesis 9 verse 21. 9. Genesis 10 verse 31.
Here comes Canaan.
21. He drank of the wine and got drunk. He was soon covered with an instant. 22. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two
Get out.
brothers outside. 23. Shem and Japheth took a garment, and laid it on both their shoulders, went in backwards, and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were backwards, and they didn't see their fathers naked. Ness. 24. Noah awoke from a swoon, and knew what his youngest son had in the Tehim. 25. He said, Canaan is cursed.
Yeah, because he wanted to be
He will be a
naked.
servant of servants to his
He'll be a servant.
brothers.
Here comes 10.
26. He said, Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. Let Canaan be his servant. 27. May go to large Japheth. Let him dwell in the tents of Shem. Let
Pay,
Canaan be his servant.
pay rent.
28. Noah lived 350 years after the flood.
Yeah, I don't think so.
29. All the days of Noah were 950 years, and then Hadid.
Then he died. Who's Hadid? Good deeds are meant to be. You know why? You know why good people finish last, right? The people who think they're the best, they realize that the peons are the ones who are going to get into heaven first. True.